are elected on this party's mandate, and you remain the member of that party unless you are expelled from the party. Remain a member of the party. In the German parliament, the same. You are a Christian Democrat, a Christian Socialist, you are a Social Democrat, and so on and so forth. This is the direction we must go in this country. We have had coalitions, a pre-election coalition because of the presidential nature of our system here. But you are elected as a member of a party which is a member of a coalition. A member of a party which is a member of the coalition, the party should not actually resign, it should not leave the coalition. That because as you're going to the people, you are going with a mandate, you are going with the manifesto of the coalition. And you are being elected on the basis of the manifesto of that party. This is very cheap and principled for a political party to say, after the elections, you're now resigning and now going to join another coalition, the one you ran against. That is political prostitution. No basis at all. On what basis did UDM resign from Azimio to go the other side? The speaker sits there and waits for laws to be brought, the bills to be brought to him. Usually, if the government wants any legislation, first there must be a cabinet memorandum. That matter is discussed in the cabinet. The cabinet then approves it. It goes to the Attorney General, who then now complete the bill. The draft bill which has passed by the cabinet is then given to the leader majority, who now comes and tables it before the House. That is how the civilized parliament work. So this law, which is supposed to be initiated by the president through the speaker, is null ab initio, null and void, and should not be accepted by parliament. And our advice is that our members of parliament should not accept to deliberate the legislation. The other one is saying that these members who have defected from Azimio coalition need to resign their positions and go. Then secondly, you see a new dangerous phenomenon developing, that members of parliament are approaching the executive supposedly for development in their constituencies. Under our current constitutional dispensation, the resources are being actually allocated by parliament. Parliament is the one that the executive comes with a budget proposal to parliament. Parliament looks at those budget proposals and then agrees on how to allocate resources. So the days when members of parliament used to go and see Mtukufu Rais Nyayo, ati ulituahidia sisi utaleta mradi ya maji hapa, utajenga local housing hii hapa, barabara hii itatengenezwa, kwenda piga magoti chini kwa rais alete maendeleo, imekwisha. That era is gone. You don't need. If you want to go and see Mr. President as a person of merit in State House, go. But if you want to go and talk about issues that affect the party, then you must be given permission by the party before you go to see the president. What you see, these people must be seen for what they are, traitors in the cause of a revolution. We are in the course of a very serious issue. What we have through here is the course to bring the people of Kenya at the center of development of our country, and also to get electoral justice. They have said these people are not fair losers. But I want to tell you, and they're saying, oh, Baba had allowed people to go and meet with the president here and there. Now he's saying he does not recognize the government. No, what I've said, I never said that I was recognizing the government even at that time. But that was a time also before the whistleblower came out with a glaring evidence, which we also had ourselves. That evidence was available to us. But the whistleblower came out as an insider and came out with irrefutable evidence of the rigging of the elections. That information which is there, I want to invite you to know, is information that is verifiable. We had ourselves also hired an expert from outside the country. You will remember we were in the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court, our lawyers demanded that we be allowed access to the server so that we can be able to get authentic information. The Supreme Court said they agreed, but the conclusion of one of the judges who was in charge of the ICT, the registrar did not allow our people access to the server. Our experts were there. A letter came from the company that was offering providing the services, Smartmatics, saying that they cannot allow access to the server because that would infringe on their proprietary rights. Here is a company hired by the government, paid to provide the technical services for the country. And there's a dispute over the results. And one of the parties to the dispute is asking to be allowed access to the server, because that is where the information went. And the company is refusing to allow us access to the server.